I'm Aurora B. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I didn't get this video up yesterday, but I just want to kind of show you a few things that I was working on, off camera during October to kind of like break up the monotony and the repetitiveness of October. And so I just thought I'd kind of show you a few things. First of all, I don't know, this, oops, just a little tea light, but I decoupaged a glass to make a candle holder. Oh, can you see this? I just took one of those fancy schmancy napkins and yeah, decoupaged it onto the glass, added a bow. You drop a little tea light in, and there you go. Isn't that cute? I just love this. Let me see if I can tilt it so you can see it. But it looks beautiful when it's lit up. I mean, you can see all the roses and everything on that. So that was one thing. I know, not super exciting. It's like, oh yeah, we've seen that sort of thing before. And then I made some more cards. This is a lot of glare, isn't there? Let me see if I can show you without the glare. But yeah, these are just doilies and some lace backed onto some coffee stain paper with a little piece of, I think that's Shabbydabbydoodah from one of her kits. Don't get me started. I don't know which kit. But yeah, a stamp here and a stamp there with a little bit of a diamond. So that's one. And then we started making some Christmas cards. My mom and I made some really nice little Christmas cards. And let's see. I love these little fox. Aren't they cute? And this kit, where did this kit come from? This is a Christmas card kit that you can get off of Etsy. And whose store was it? Tracie Fox, I think. I'll have to look it up. I'll put the information in the description box below for y'all. But yeah, it's just an adorable kit. And let's see, what else? I have this one. Isn't that cute? I love this lace. Oh, just does wonders for a card. There's another one. And I think this is like two different kits that I've kind of mishmashed together. It had some bling and some string. There's one my mom made. Isn't that sweet? Love the bunnies. She did a really good job on this too. My mom, she's very talented crafter as well. So, and then the last one I made was this. And I brought this up with some foam tape, and I heat embossed some embossed paper with some gold and put a little gold, red, and green and gold ribbon. I love the way this came out. And then I actually edged the paper with the same color, the envelope, with some blue to kind of make it match a little bit. So yeah, that's what I've been doing there. And then I also made this. I don't know if you're able to see this, but it's a cigar box that you can get at like Michael's. I painted the whole thing white because at first I had tried to paint some botanical, florals on top, and it looked horrible. Oh my gosh, it just came out so terrible looking. So I was like, well, let's try that again. So I repainted the whole thing white and put down a piece of scrapbooking paper and then some doilies and then one of these little paper flowers that I've made, which I just thought was darling. And yeah, I thought that would make a nice little Christmas gift. Or you could put something in it and use it as a Christmas gift box itself. So yeah, I did that. And then I started... Oh, I don't know if y'all remember this journal. This is I have a video where I went through this. This actually used to have this. This is like one of the very first journal I ever made. And this had this stuck here, and it just looks terrible. So I was like, ugh, it's gotta go. So I put some diamonds there instead. And then I gutted this sucker. I mean, I tore out all the pockets, took out all the ephemera, took out just gobs of stuff. And I'm like, we're going to redo this. I mean, literally, this is the stack of stuff that came out of it. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. And a lot of this can be remade, but I think the most interesting thing, being that it was my first, journal, I really wasn't thinking about, like, color schemes or anything like that. I was just, like, throwing things that I had into it instead of thinking. Now, I love the cover. The cover, the way it looks, it screams Christmas to me. I don't know why, but it does. But then, on the inside, these were the signature pages that were on the outside of both signatures. And I was like, what was I thinking? This is horrible. But, I mean, so I tore them out because they were just the cover pages for each signature. And I was like, ugh, they're awful. So, but I'm going to save them and use them, to collage with or something like that. But I also tore out, like, a lot of the pockets, some of the stuff that were on the pages. Some of the stuff we can keep, but we're going to use in other places. Like, I mean, this piece of paper here can be used in other places. It's just a piece of paper that, that can be used in another journal. These can be used in another journal somewhere. This could definitely be used in another journal. This could be used. This, I think this is kind of destroyed, so we're just going to toss that. Here's one of these pocket card things that I made. And I mean, it's cute, but it was like, I really wasn't thrilled with it. And I was not happy. But the card that it's on is nice. It's a good card. So I'll keep that to reuse. Here's some journaling cards that I made for it. Come here. There's another one. Here's some more journaling cards. And all these can be used in another journal. They don't have to stay in the journal, that you've planned. And a lot, if I wanted to sell this to anybody, I couldn't because I had a lot of the Bob Ross photos in it. So, this could be used in a personal journal. I can't use this in one I want to sell. But we have just all sorts of journaling cards and just pieces of, like little pieces of journaling paper and stuff like that we can reuse. I took out like this paper clip that can be reused in another. And this, look, I mean, come on. That's just, no, not gonna work. And let's see what else. I had a couple of envelopes. Look at these color schemes. I was not thinking. Clearly, I was not thinking. And then the Bob Ross tuxedo pocket that I made to replicate, what Angela Kerr had done. Or not Angela Kerr. I'm so sorry. Judy Anderson. Sanderson. She'd come up with these, and I just loved it so much. So I tried to replicate it. But this is, again, at the beginning of my junk journaling, learning how to do these things. So I kind of went overboard. There's not a lot of journaling space in this. So I'm going to remake this in another video. And, yeah. But, I mean, it's still pretty. I can still put it in one of my own personal journals again. But, yeah. We're going to remake this journal. And the first thing I want to do is, what is this about? And you can see things. I was not using the greatest supplies, like the glues and things like that. And basically, I didn't have a lot of the stuff that I have now, which is clearly much better stuff. So I just want to redo the inside papers here, re-glue some things down, and decorate these pages differently. As you can see, I'm going to use a lot of this blue and purple inks. So a lot of this is going to get collaged over, re-inked, rethought, redone. And yeah, get some of the coloring more cohesive and a little bit better thought out, I think. And yeah, so this is going to be our Monday's Craft With Me future video things that we're going to be working on, is bringing this little journal back to life from a horrifying past that it had, and making it much nicer. So yeah, stick around with me for that, and I will see you in my next Monday's video, where we will start with putting end papers and some lace, and possibly going through some ephemera to, you know, choose what we want to put in here and be a little more choosy with our color palettes. So yeah, I will see you next Monday for this. I hope you're as excited as I am. And until then, I sure do love you bunches. Bye.